what many describe as sad and bad news. Ghana's hopes of being at the 2025 African Cup of Nations hit a snag following defeat to Sudan on Tuesday. The Black Stars fell to a 2-0 loss at the hands of the Falcons of Libya on match day 4 of the qualifying series. Now, we'll give you some analysis on that shortly, but first, Ghana losing to Sudan in Libya. Sad. I feel like I'm in a toxic relationship with the Black Stars because each time they break my heart and I am still compelled to support them. How is this even possible that we are losing to Sudan? Muftal, tell me more about this game. I can't believe it.
You're not the only person.
Watch the match.
You're not the only person in that relationship. We are all in there. The Black Stars is a national team that many Ghanaians will say that, no, at this point, we are fed up, but we continue to follow them. We continue to ask questions. Where are they playing? Which channel is showing the game and all that? Because we have interest. The interest is that when they win, it gives you a certain level of emotional satisfaction. When they win, you forget about some of your problems momentarily. So it's a reason why...
In fact, it's serious.
You wanted to cry?
I almost cried. I think Sudan, of all the teams.
No. Okay, so Sudan actually, they are not a team anyone can underrate at this point. You have to go back to about 5-6 years ago, when Sudan was a team Ghana could walk over. I remember under Kwesi Appiah when Ghana won there and won. I remember under CK Akuno when Ghana won there, we lost. So clearly, it's not anything new for many people who follow the national team keenly. And if you have followed Sudan of late, since Kwesi Appiah took over, he has played 11 matches. He has won 8 of those matches. He's drawn 2 and lost 2. So clearly, it tells you that this is a man who has a perfect picture about what he's doing with this Sudanese national team. So many people will tell you that Ghana actually, we were not, or this was always coming. You'd have to go back to last year when Ghana qualified for the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. We left it late. We needed a last-minute winner from Iñaki Williams to be able to qualify for the AFCON. The failure of the Black Stars has been quite close, and I'm a bit surprised that the leadership of the Ghana FA never saw it coming. I'm a bit surprised because over the years, they've made technical changes and the results are not changing. And if you have made so many technical changes and results are not changing, you should know that there's probably a problem somewhere that you need to find a solution to. And unfortunately, they've not been able to find that solution. And it is why we're here. First time in about 20 or 21 years, Ghana is not qualifying to participate in an AFCON.
And we'll get into that shortly, but let's look at our formation yesterday and the style of play.
Tactical Faustina.
Should we have done anything better?
I would be lying if I say the coach got anything wrong. I would be lying. As a layman, I'm looking at a team that gave one of the best performances in the last 3-4 years against Sudan last Thursday.
You think?
And Ghana was just unlucky not to have secured a win against Sudan at the Accra Sports Stadium. So when the coach went out there to he set up his team in a way that he was going to have players run into the channels and create opportunities for goals to come. The reason why he dropped Jordan Ayew from where I sit was because when you have Iñaki Williams up front, he's able to draw the oppositions wide and create spaces for other people to run through. Unfortunately, we're not able to take advantage of that. And I think I spoke to George Freya this morning on the AM show, and he was talking about how poor planning contributed to this defeat. If you're going out there to play an AFCON qualifier against a country that proud to play in Ghana, had won 7 of their 10 matches, you need to have a very proper planning. We all knew we were going to play the game on an AstroTurf. Why was the team training on natural grass pitches? That's one area I think that we got it completely wrong. The management committee of the Black Stars, the technical team, they all needed to come together and go like, okay, we need an AstroTurf to be able to train. So you could have flown the team out immediately after the game against Sudan Make sure you have your recovery training sessions on AstroTurf, 2 training sessions on AstroTurf before you get in here and play the game. Unfortunately, we didn't do that, and I think it is the reason why we are here. The chances were not even coming. They were quite limited.
So let's talk about even with how we played.
Yes.
Just looking through the match.
Yes.
The players, did they pull their weight? Because now we're hearing calls for the coach should leave, he should
no.
Is it always the fault of the coach or the players failed to deliver on the pitch?
Just a couple of minutes ago, I was thinking about how we've made changes to the technical team. Since 2019, right? Kwesi Appiah, Siki Akono, Milovan Rajvac, Otto Addo, Chris Houghton, Otto Addo again. 6 coaches. Have we had different results under these coaches? No. So I do not think it is just a technical problem. It goes beyond technical problem. So I believe that there's a certain psychological problem that we are not feeling. Over the years, the team has struggled to pick points. Why do we continue to have a team that is not picking points and there's no one within the team to provide the psychological needs for them to be able to rise to the occasion? The more you lose confidence in yourself. The more you are afraid of making mistakes, right? And as you and I speak, I personally believe that this current crop of players, why do they go out there? Mohamed Kudus at West Ham, incredible. Antoine Semenyo, incredible. Iñaki Williams at Atletico Bilbao, great. Salisu, a monster for Monaco. Ali Dusedu, one of the best players in Clermont. Then all of a sudden, they come into the Black Stars, they put on the jersey, and they look completely out of sort.
Does it have something to do with spiritual backing as a country? Because we don't understand what is going on.
So I'm not going to put names on record. I'm going to say certain things. I had a conversation with some people, former coaches, former players, and all of them have said, it's about time we begin to apologize to people we have hurt in the last 4 or 5 years. One of them said, if he's given an opportunity to be part of the team, they are going to go out there and apologize to people the leadership of the Football Association have hurt. And this one, I'm going to say it. In 2019, after the GFA elections, the president of the Ghana Football Association, Keto Kriku, was told that the elections are over. Bring everyone under one umbrella to support your vision, support your cause for Ghana football. During the campaign period, you might have said things, you might have stepped on toes. So you need to iron out the differences and ensure that we go all out there and succeed as a unit. He said he was going to go to South Africa, Cape Coast, and play the South Africa game and come back. Today, that hasn't happened. The people that you allegedly got yourself to go through certain processes to get them disqualified, do you genuinely think they would want you to succeed? The people that claim, since you came into office, you've gotten their clubs to be relegated or you have collapsed their businesses and all that. When people are suffering, they hold all manner of reasons for it.
And that's why you think
would those people genuinely
apologize?
Want you to succeed?
But let's wrap up the conversation. Just 1 minute. What's our fate now? We're not going to the AFCON?
You watch it on TV. Because, in fact, I was on the phone with Kwesi Appiah this morning. This is what I was saying.
Okay.
And Kwesi was telling me that, Mufsa, do you genuinely think that Sudan will not get 1 point to qualify for the AFCON? Because they need just 1 point to qualify.
We need to pray hard.
Which prayers? Your prayers will let them lose the 2 matches and you will win the 2 matches. Madam.
Well,